If we're talking special week in the anime, D tier easily. Such a flop of a character for me personally. I'm gonna be honest, she might not even be D tier. Anime alone, I might have to make an F tier if it was just anime alone, but what's up everybody, how's it going? It's your boy No Show Momo, and we're back with another video, a tier list video. And as you can see in front of me, today we're doing an Umamusume Pretty Derby character tier list. Now this is going to be a very limited tier list. Obviously, this is going to be based on the global release of the game because I play the global release. This tier list is not going to be about how good they are in the game because realistically, any horse girl can be good in Umamusume. You can train all of them to be winners and to win the URA. If you're not winning, it's because you're a bad coach. But this tier list is just going to be based on my opinion, how much I like them as a character for the most part. Design here, maybe how I feel about them in certain animes and movies and media. All around, it's going to be in my opinion. So if you got a problem, leave it in the comments, but be respectful about it. Anyways, off rip, we have King Halo. I mess with King Halo. King Halo is cool. I'd say about a B. I don't use them too much in the game, but I do like their kind of like royalty persona that they be doing, you know? I'm cool with them. I mess with King Halo. Nice nature. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think I have nice nature in the game. On top of that, I don't really mess with their design. Unfortunately, I'm gonna throw them in D. Who is this? This is, oh my god, this is the one horse with the crazy long name. It's like Matakane Fukuku Kitaru, I think? I feel like I butchered that. This is another horse, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really mess with. They're another horse girl that I don't really use in the game. And the one time that I did use them, bro, they were kind of hoeing me. Like with the mood changes, and again, I know I said, it's not the horse's fault, it's your fault if you're a bad trainer. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that mood RNG just be kicking your ass. Oh my god, one of my favorite horse girls, Haru Urara. The biggest loser with the biggest heart, easily A tier. Easily A tier, bro. She's such an adorable character. On top of that, bro, she just never gives up. Always trying her best. It's crazy because we know that all these horse girls are based off real racehorses, and the fact that the real horse for Urara has lost like over 100 times, insane. But that just adds to their character, you know. W tryhard. This is a good example of being a tryhard. Sakura Bakushin. Oh, I think this is one of my favorite characters to play in the game right now. Easy to train, just a fun character. I love their freaking song in the game, the Bakushin. Great character, 10 out of 10. Winning ticket, ooh, I don't have winning ticket in the game yet, but I'm not gonna lie, winning ticket, I think up there with Haru Urara. And that's mainly because I watched the OVAs with Biwa, Hayahide, and oh my god, who's the other one? The BNW stuff. It was winning ticket, Biwa, Hayahide, and I think Narita something. That's the other horse. And that was good. I really enjoyed that. So we'll throw winning ticket up there in A tier. Agnes Tachyon, bruh. This is easily my favorite horse. My favorite horse in just the whole Umamusume universe, media, games as a whole. And you know what's crazy? I don't have them in the game yet, bro. I don't have them, but they're still my favorite. Watching her in the freaking beginning of the New Era movie, bro, Agnes Tachyon was going crazy. Her in Jungle Pocket, insane. Great movie, great character. Even though I know a lot of people don't really like Agnes Tachyon. I know a lot of people think that she's mean and that she treats people like guinea pigs, but look, she's a scientist, she's a researcher. That's her job, that's what she does, you know? Who's next? Major Orion. I mess with Major Orion. Major Orion, ooh, B or C? You know what? I guess C, because I like them. I race them like kind of decently in the game. I mess with their design, and I think that it's cool that they're part of the Major family. And I feel like the Major family, like Major McQueen and all of them, a lot of them are more like elegant, fancy kind of, you know, design and like attitude, personalities. But Major Orion is just, bro, I'm here, bro. I'm out here roughing it up. Who's next? Super Creek has to be A tier. A tier alone just because of how OP their support card is. Super Creek support card, busted as hell. I saved me in a lot of situations. I don't have the horse, but very, very good support card. Mayano Top Gun. It's another horse I don't have. I like the name, but aside from the name, kind of you know. I don't really have like anything much to say about Mayano Top Gun. That go Air Groove. Air Groove. I play Air Groove in B. Air Groove's a pretty cool horse. Again, I don't have much to say, but I know more about them just because of the anime and whatnot. So I'll throw them in B. El Condor Pasa, another great horse. I was lucky enough to get her as a horse girl, as a character in the game from the recent event that they had, where you have to race against them and get the star thingies, the star shards, whatever they're called. So I was able to actually get the character from that. And solid horse, bro. Freaking El Condor Pasa, just crazy. That freaking bird that they have, they be doing backflips after they win, bro. Really good horse, very cool horse with a great personality. Who is this? Grass Wonder? I'll be honest. Again, this is another horse I'm just, you know, I don't really have any strong feelings about Grass Wonder. The only reason they're not in D, like Nice Nature, is because I think they look cool. They look cooler than Nice Nature. But I guess, in my opinion, they look cooler than Nice Nature. Again, all these horse girls are cool. Don't beat me up too much, please. These are my opinions. Daiwa Scarlet. I wanna say, bruh, Ruby's about to get pissed off. If Ruby's watching this, he's about to be annoyed. I wanna say Daiwa Scarlet is in A, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put Daiwa Scarlet in B. And here's why. Daiwa Scarlet, cool character. I actually used them a decent, actually, no, I think this was the first horse I trained after the tutorial, not including the tutorial. This is the first horse I trained. And they're a solid horse. It's just, I'm not a big fan of the tsundere attitude, I'm sorry. And again, obviously, these are freaking fictional characters. But like, bro, sometimes I be like, bro, sometimes I'm like, bro, who you talking to like that, you know? Like, at the end of the day, I'm the coach, bro. Don't piss me off. Vodka A tier, easily A tier. I think Vodka, she was the first horse I got a URA championship with, bro. Great horse, funny personality, not too hard to train either, bro. Vodka was very cool. Gold Chip, S tier, S tier. Even though Gold Chip is such a pain in the ass to train in the game, Gold Chip in the anime, and even in the game, they have such funny lines, bro. They're such a quirky character, but oh my gosh, sometimes training Gold Chip is like the worst thing ever. I think I got a URA championship with her recently, bro. But still, great character, funny as hell. I also like her voice acting in the anime as well. They play voices for other characters in games and media that I also play. Fun fact, the voice actor for Gold Chip is the same actor for Zanny in Wuthering Waves. And I do play Wuthering Waves, and I do like Zanny. Biwa Hayahide. Biwa Hayahide, I'm gonna put her in B. And this is why. Of the BNW crew, I like her the least. And that doesn't mean she's a bad character, bad horse. I don't know. I didn't vibe with her as much as I did with Winning Ticket and oh my god, what's the last member of BNW? Narita Taishin, I think. I feel like I'm messing that up, and I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. But of the BNW trio, she's probably my least favorite. But she still has a cool design. I don't have her in the game because she literally, her banner just dropped in the game, and I probably won't pull for her because again, she's not one of my favorite horses, but you know, she's not bad. Oh my god, this might piss some people off. Mihono Bourbon. I'm putting Bourbon in C. And the sole reason I'm putting Bourbon in C is because the amount of times I've had her lose mood while playing in the game. And her reason is, oh, I got like a headache or I got depressed because all my lights or technologies or like my battery ran out. And I'm like, you're a horse covered in LED lights and machinery and you're like confused why your stuff isn't working? Look, I get it. At the end of the day, it's a fictional character. But oh my god, whenever I get that mood status or she gets a bad mood because of that, it pisses me off. It annoys me so much. But her design, great. She has a really cool design. And as a unit in the game, also pretty dang good, like solid. Realistically, she should be like B, maybe even A. But I'm throwing her in C. Because that one mood thing where it's like, oops, all these technologies is messing up. I don't know, that just pissed me off. Rice Shower. Oh my god, Rice Shower, you deserve the world. I don't know whether to put her in S or A. That has to be S. It has to be S. I don't even have her in the game, but Rice Shower, the anime, bruh, I'll never forget how they did her so dirty. All she did was want to make people smile. She just wanted to make people smile. She just wanted to win the races, and they were pissed off because she stole the win from other people. They didn't deserve you, Rice Shower. They didn't deserve you. It's crazy. Plus, bro, in the anime, she has so much aura. That one like part where I think it's the opening where she has like the flames and the smoke coming out of her eyes, which also happens in like one of the races after she has her big training arc. Cool as hell. Rice Shower, they didn't deserve you in the anime. Stromboli Rudolph, the Emperor. Rudolph is cool, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't like I'm not saying I don't care about them, but I don't care about them as much as I care about these horses in A. So realistically, they're probably like top of B if anything. Although for the most part, this is an unordered tier list, but still, they should be an A. But like, I don't like them as much as I like these other horses. But still, Stromboli Rudolph, very cool character. There's a reason they call them the Emperor. Who's next? TM Opera, A tier, easily, bro. Opera and freaking I think it's Road to the Top, right? It's the Road to the Top. Yeah, crazy ass character, amazing character. And I would have pulled on them when they were in the game, but I'm saving for like other things. But if they ever rerun her, I'm definitely pulling for her. Meijiro McQueen. Oh my god. It has to be A tier. It has to be A tier. Because again, cool character. I mess with them. I use them in the game. But in the anime, bruh. And bro, season 2 of Umamusume of the anime, that's what really got me into the whole series. And she's one of the characters that really went crazy in season 2. So realistically, I might have to put her in S because of that. Because realistically, if it wasn't for Meijiro McQueen and Tokai Teo, we might as well throw them both in S. If it wasn't for these two characters, I guess Rice Shower too, honestly. If it wasn't for these three characters, I don't think I'd be into the anime as much. And I wouldn't have started playing the game. I wouldn't just be into the franchise as a whole if it wasn't for these three characters. So I gotta give them their flowers. I gotta give them their respects. But Rice Shower, Meijiro McQueen, and Tokai Teo, literally my goats. Taiki Shuttle, I'll be honest, controversial opinion. I'm gonna put him in D. And this is another horse that I really, again, I say I don't care about, but it's not like they're garbage. It's just, you know, I don't know too much about them. It's definitely not because they've hoed me in multiple races and I'm holding a grudge. Just, you know, not my horse, you know. Ogre Cap, oh my god, S tier easily, no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts, bruh. Cinderella Grey, easily the best Umamusume anime so far. Matter of fact, no, I gotta put him like this. If that's the order. If that's the order, it's gotta be this. Agnes Tachyon is still my favorite, but Ogre Cap, oh my goodness, bro. On top of that being a great horse, easily the best like starter horse in the game, just 10 out of 10. Easy S tier, no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts. If you want to know about Ogre Cap, watch my last video about the Cinderella Grey anime. That'll let you know how I feel about Ogre Cap. Mars and Sky, honestly, they're like bourbon level for me. Like, they should really be higher because I know they're more popular in general, but for me, it's like, yeah. Special Week and Silent Suzuka. The Season 1 dynamic duo. If we're talking Special Week in the anime, D tier easily. Such a flop of a character for me personally. Because Season 1, it's crazy. I watched Season 1 of Umamusume ages ago, before I watched season 2. And I really didn't enjoy this show. Like I said, if it wasn't for season 2, I would not have got into the franchise. So Special Week kind of folded for me if we're talking about the anime. But Special Week in the game is a demon, bro. And that alone lets her jump up a few tiers. Realistically, if I had her, because I don't have her, bro. But if I did have her and I used her, she might be able to pull up to 8 just based on how good she's in the game. And even her support card is really good. But because of how I feel about her in the anime, I'm throwing her in B tier. B tier, which I think is really good. Because realistically, I'm gonna be honest, she might not even be D tier. Anime alone, I might have to make an F tier if it was just anime alone. But her being in the game saved her. She's built different in the game. And then there's Silent Suzuka, which, funnily enough, in the anime, I'd have her like in B. But if I'm including the game, I'd throw her in C. Like, I don't think, in the game at least, I don't like her as much as Special Week. But she's still a solid Uma, a solid horse. Or I guess an Umamusume, not a Uma, because they're not horses, they're horse girls. Anyway, this is my tier list. This is my Umamusume Pretty Derby global tier list based on the characters that are currently available in the global version of the game. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole video. That's the whole video. Me yapping about these horse girls. Tell me how you feel about my tier list. I'm sure many people will have many comments about why their horse girl should be ranked higher or why some of mine should be ranked lower. But like I said, leave them in the comments. Keep it respectful. And if you make a tier list, you know, I'd love to see it. Either at me it on Twitter, or now YouTube has a community section, so you can take a screenshot and put it in the community section of my channel. And you know, who knows, maybe if we get enough of them, I'll do another video reacting to y'all's tier list. But I guess we wrap it up here for today. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on it. And if you want to see more from me, consider subbing to the channel. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.